Liverpool sent Luis Diaz message with cannot allow transfer warning as Alexander Isak's stance made clear. The Premier League champions cannot afford to make the same mistake twice, and Luis Diaz is central to Liverpool's next step. Liverpool sent clear Luis Diaz message as transfer warning echoes through Anfield walls. Liverpool's summer has been shaped by emotion, transition, and tactical evolution, and nowhere is that more obvious than in the ongoing debate over Luis Diaz, Alexander Isak, and the future of Arne Slot's forward line. Former Liverpool striker John Aldridge has warned the Reds in no uncertain terms: Luis Diaz cannot be allowed to walk away. His blunt message echoes the thoughts of many within Anfield's walls. Diaz's contract is running dangerously short. His form has been inconsistent, yes, but the Colombian is one of Liverpool's most irreplaceable pieces. Aldridge's verdict is simple: Liverpool can't let this happen. At the same time, Liverpool's pursuit of Alexander Isak continues to gather pace in the background. An approach has been made. Conversations have started. Nothing is certain yet, but the intent is clear. Newcastle United's towering No.9 is considered by many within Liverpool's recruitment structure, and by Aldridge himself, as the perfect addition. Yet this is not a straightforward transfer window. It's wrapped up in complications, not least with Darwin Núñez's own future casting a long shadow over any potential striker signing. So where does this leave Liverpool, Slot, and the path forward? Over the next 8,000 words, we break down why Liverpool cannot afford to sell Luis Diaz under any circumstances below their valuation. The growing confidence at Anfield that Alexander Isak could become the marquee signing. How Darwin Núñez's place in the squad shapes this entire summer. Aldridge's brutally honest verdict on Liverpool's number 9 problem. Why Liverpool's refusal to extend Diaz's deal yet feels like a gamble they don't need. The financial reality behind rejecting Bayern Munich's $79 million bid for Diaz. How Arne Slot's tactical ideas influence this search for the perfect centre-forward. Luis Diaz, the message Liverpool must listen to. John Aldridge is not a man known for soft words or diplomatic takes. His comments about Luis Diaz's contract situation cut straight to the heart of Liverpool's dilemma. Diaz is approaching the final 2 years of his Anfield contract. In football terms, this is danger territory. Either you extend, or you risk losing value fast. Liverpool also can't allow Luis Diaz's contract to run down and him leave for free, Aldridge warned. It's not hard to see his point. Liverpool have been here before, from Imre Can to Jorginho Wijnaldum. Big players leaving for free isn't just financially painful. It destabilizes a dressing room and sends a message of weakness to potential future signings. Liverpool's response has been blunt but clear. They rejected Bayern Munich's $79 million, £59 million bid outright. Sources close to Anfield suggest Liverpool valued Diaz closer to €100 million, $116 million, £87 million, and won't entertain offers below that figure. But that doesn't resolve the issue. Diaz has 2 years left, and no new contract talks are planned despite his important role last season. For Aldridge, and for many Liverpool supporters, this is a saga that doesn't need to exist. If it was down to me, I'd give Diaz a new contract. I want him to stay. The problem, financially, emotionally, strategically, Liverpool are wrestling with competing priorities. Darwin Núñez, the problem Liverpool didn't plan for. Liverpool's Darwin Núñez problem isn't just about goals, it's about fit, confidence, trust. Núñez has talent. Nobody inside Anfield doubts it. His physicality, his speed, his aggression, these are the traits that made him a £64 million signing. Yet Arne Slot's plans require clarity. Can Núñez truly be Liverpool's No.9 moving forward? Or is he destined to become a supercharged squad option, like Diogo Jota was? John Aldridge raised the question. If the club are going to replace Darwin Núñez, who are they going to bring in? There is no answer without risk. Florian Wirtz has been mooted as a potential false 9. Intriguing, yes. Reliable, over 38 games in the Premier League, That's a different question. Slot is understood to have made it clear if Liverpool want to dominate possession, control transitions and squeeze the pitch, they need a No. 9 capable of linking play as well as finishing chances. Núñez's profile does not scream link play, hence the growing noise around Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak, the ideal target, or a dream too far? Aldridge again is unambiguous. For me, Alexander Isak is the player on everyone's mind and would be the perfect addition up front. Liverpool thinks so too. Behind the scenes, the club has made an exploratory approach to Newcastle United. No bid yet, no offer tabled, but intent has been registered. Isak ticks almost every box. He is 24, entering his prime. Technically elegant, tactically flexible, Premier League proven, Champions League experienced. A profile similar to Liverpool's greatest modern strikers in terms of build, movement, and IQ. The problem? Newcastle United have zero intention of selling unless Liverpool pay an astronomical fee, likely north of £100 million, with PSR pressures easing at St James Park after their own recent sales. There's no desperation on Tyneside to cash in. Still, Aldridge believes it's worth pushing. He'd be a superb signing, but I can't see Newcastle letting him go, and if they did, it would be for a huge fee. Liverpool's recruitment team faces a clear question: how far are they willing to go financially to solve their striker problem? Hugo Ekitike, a wild card with potential risks, while Liverpool's priority is Isak. Hugo Ekitike's name has also entered the conversation. An exploratory inquiry was made to Eintracht Frankfurt. Complications abound. Newcastle are also involved. Talks are ongoing. Ekitike would represent a different profile entirely. Younger, rawer, arguably less reliable, but his ceiling is high. Liverpool like his movement, his instinctive finishing, and his versatility across the front three. However, there's skepticism inside Anfield over whether he's ready to lead the line in a title defense season. For now, Ekitike remains a plan B. But with the striker market so volatile, Liverpool are wise to keep options open. Arne Slot's tactical blueprint demands clarity. Arne Slot's arrival isn't just about refreshing Liverpool's footballing identity, it's about clarity, precision. Slot's fine-owned sides were defined by a clear attacking structure, often involving a central striker who could press, link, and finish. In private, Slot has communicated his views clearly. Liverpool's forward line needs balance. A false nine is a possibility in certain games, but a traditional No. 9 capable of playing with his back to goal, stretching defenses, and linking midfield remains essential. Diaz fits the wide profile perfectly in Slot's plans. Núñez, uncertain. Isak, ideal. Ekitike, a project. The shape of Liverpool's attack depends on these decisions being made fast. Why the Luis Diaz situation cannot be ignored. The danger with Diaz isn't just losing him, it's the message it sends. Liverpool have been burned before by letting key players run down contracts. Mohamed Salah is next in line. Trent Alexander-Arnold just resolved his saga. Diaz. His camp is watching, waiting, wondering why Liverpool are stalling. Aldridge's message couldn't be clearer. No player is bigger than the club, he says. True, but no club is bigger than the market reality. Liverpool either commits to Diaz or risks weakening a key position without need. Rejecting Bayern's $79 million was the right move. But what comes next matters more. Financial realities, PSR, and the next big move. Liverpool's finances are healthy. The Premier League title brought rewards. Commercial growth continues. Yet profit and sustainability rules, PSR loom large. Big sales fund, big buys. That's the reality. Liverpool's willingness to spend £100 million plus on Isak might hinge on outgoings elsewhere. Diaz would bring immediate cash, but at what cost to squad strength? Liverpool's refusal to sell cheap suggests they'd rather gamble on retaining him and sorting a contract later than weaken Slot's options now. It's a bold stance, one that only pays off if results follow. Conclusion. Liverpool's next move will define this irrigation. Aldridge's words carry weight because they speak to Liverpool's wider reality. This isn't just about Diaz, Núñez, or Isak, it's about how Liverpool protect their identity under onslaught. Diaz represents continuity. Isak represents ambition. Núñez represents uncertainty. Liverpool cannot afford to get this summer wrong. Champions don't stand still. They evolve. Slot knows it. Aldridge knows it. The supporters know it. And the clock is ticking.